Alright, time to wrap this thing up and see it in action. But first, thanks to everyone who commented on the last video. I thought it was quite civil, considering that I was asking for safety feedback. To answer some questions, the RPM of the saw is still far lower than the max of the blade, so no problems there. Moderating the speed of the cut is necessary to some extent, but not really too dissimilar from other tools where you need to be listening to the motor and backing off if the speed's dropping and you're feeling like you're stressing the motor a little bit too much. And eventually, if we burned up the windings on this saw, it's not the end of the world. They were on a really low budget and got this thing practically for free, so getting any use out of it would be good. I'm putting a sliding table on this saw, which will double the number of boards that can be cut in one operation, because they can be loaded in front of the blade and then pushed forward for the first half of the cut, and then the saw pull forward in the traditional fashion for the second half. That'll make sense once you see it, so let's get it built. This is the position for the shorter cut on the stop block. So with all these 2x4s clamped in place, I use my left hand to keep the saw in place, turn it on, and that handle I made at the beginning locks the table in the forward and back positions. So I unlock it by pulling it up, finish the sliding table portion of the cut, then I can lock it down so it doesn't move, and pull the saw forward like you would with a radial arm saw cut, just a regular unmodified saw. Let's see how Charlie does. Start it.
This hand.
Unlock. It's a little hard to tell from this angle, but Charlie's right hand is pretty far away from the line of fire of the blade. That's actually something that I like about the sliding table beyond just the increase in cut capacity, because you have your hand on that lever and you're using your left hand on the saw. It really encourages you to keep anything out of the line of fire. So be careful, Charlie. I know you're going to watch this video. Don't hurt yourself, and hope this really speeds up your operation. So how's it been working? You've used it a couple times at this point.
Yeah, no, it's great. I love it.
Awesome.
Can I remove this?
Yes, you can remove it. So this screw right here,
Yep.
just loosen this and it'll come off.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think that Harbor Freight dust collector, it's like I had you guys buy a pretty cheap one. I don't think it's kind of maybe a little underpowered.
Okay, and then the other thing, sawdust does come underneath here quite a bit. I mean, you can see where it's shooting out. I don't know if that's the dust collector, or if this needs to be.
Is it coming out through here?
Or
I think it shoots out from underneath
it. Okay.
Yeah, so to beat the so here's what we should do if we really want to get good dust collection. First of all, upgrade this to like a true horsepower, not a Harbor Freight make-believe.
Yep.
1 horsepower.
Okay.
A true 1 horsepower. Like Grizzly makes one for like $400. That probably moves 5 times the air. Then we'd split this pipe and have like a collection box that's like maybe 12 inches by 12 inches right here that goes into one, and then kind of goes down to a cone and goes into one, and then another one from here. Because this is doing some work. Like this is definitely collecting some sawdust.
Yeah.
And the other half, or like probably another 45% would be collected by that. You'd still have some, but that would be a lot better.
Okay.
That'd be what you want to do.
Sounds good. And then the other thing is, it's kind of hard to tell, but I feel like the saw blade is moving this way a little bit.
The saw blade is like during the cut?
No, like over time. So I've done 3 full like wood cuts.
Got it.
With this.
Yeah.
And I've made another cut this.
So you think it's rotating this way slowly over time?
Correct.
Okay, so I thought that might happen. So left cut calibration. So this line right here should be on the left side of the blade. And you are right. It's definitely shifted over. So if you need to recalibrate it, set it back so that the left side of this blade splits this line.
Okay.
And then I think there's like I think there's like a tightening thing somewhere, like see this set screw?
Yep.
No, that locks it up and down. There might be some way to permanently lock it so you don't have to always fiddle with that adjustment. I think it's this handle right here.
Yeah.
That loosens it up. You might have to just kind of keep an eye on it and, you know, keep moving it over. But
okay.
Anyway, yeah, that's your calibration line. So there we go. Okay, so now it should be back.
Okay.
Where it started. So yeah, just keep an eye on it if it tends to drift over to the left. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Thank you.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Awesome.